Greetings, YouTube. I was at work last night and I noticed that the heating unit that I use for heating up the inserts before I put them into my mold had one of those little American flag stickers on it. It said, "Made in America, I'm proud of it." It got me thinking. I own a lot of tools, a lot of tools. There's 3-stack toolbox right here, and my basement's full of them. I got boxes of things that need to get taken downstairs. Yeah, I know. I have a problem. I'm working on it. But I'm concerned with the quality of the thing more than anything. But a lot of my tools are vintage, sometimes they're antiques, and I buy them because I find them interesting, or I've never seen one, or I might think it might fit a particular niche requirement of mine at some point. But sometimes I buy them strictly because they're aesthetically pleasing. Here we have an example. This is a cleaver. It was made by the Nichols brothers, Greenfield, Massachusetts. Now, I didn't buy it because it was made in America. I was intrigued by the fact it was made in Greenfield, Massachusetts, because, I don't think of that area of the world as being, manufacturing. But, lots of New England was at one time, and this is 19th century. It's a beautiful piece of tooled steel. It was not treated well that somebody hammered the crap out of the back of the blade here. But, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Not only is the handle tapered, but the tang of the blade itself is tapered to match the taper of the handle. I mean, this is just, it's just beautiful. And I'll probably never sharpen it. I'll probably never use it. It's too lovely to look at it. It's an antique, and I would be terrified of hurting it. Maybe I'll try to give it a sharpen someday. I don't know if my skills are up to taking on something this beautiful without potentially harming it. But if it had been from Switzerland or from Japan or from Colombia and it looked like this, I would have still bought it. This has a link to me because I'm a New Englander, or at least by inclination, though I am technically a Yankee because I was born north of the Mason-Dixon line. But I've been sort of New England link. That's kind of cool, but I didn't buy it specifically because it was made in America. And a lot of my tools say made in America on them. And I know people who online who will only buy made in America stuff. But again, I don't think quality has a geography. Quality is quality. And no matter where it is in the world, you should appreciate the quality of the tool if it does what it's supposed to do. Now, here's another tool. This is a lot less pretty. I made this one. I didn't make the gears. I bought those. They were rusted when I bought them. I kind of like patina. And it's just a mace. That's all it is. But it's made in America, or technically assembled in America. I don't actually know where the gears are from. I'd have to clean them, and I wouldn't want to do that. But possibly they were made here in America. The handle was probably made here in America. It's a vintage, if not antique. The only new bits on here are the fastener holding it all together. But it doesn't have any special weight to it, if you'll pardon the pun, because it was made in America. I would think this is a cool object, but I think it's a cool object whether it was made by me or somebody in China or somebody, in the American Samoa Island. It didn't matter. It doesn't matter if it was, New Zealand or Antarctica. It's a cool thing. Where it was made or where it was assembled doesn't matter to me. And I really think the whole made in America, rah, it's more than bordering on Jingoism. It is Jingoism. It shows a level of chauvinism. I mean, I know people that love SOG knives, SOG knives, because, they're made in America. And I've played with quite a few made in America SOG knives in my day, and they're crap. Just because it was made here doesn't mean they're good. And just because it's made in Taiwan doesn't mean it's bad. I'm carrying right now a Sativian folding knife in my pocket. Love the thing. I carry it every damn day. It's my favorite blade at the moment. I haven't found anything like it that suits my needs, and if I find it's aesthetically pleasing as that knife, and it was made in China, and I don't care. But I know people that wouldn't carry it because it wasn't made in America. Now I understand the whole, shop, think shop a local, think global kind of thing, and cool, yeah, keeping people that in this world employed is cool and all. But there's a step beyond that. There's a step where it becomes jingoism. If you're doing it for environmental reasons, okay, that's one reason. But if you're doing it because you want to wave the flag on some symbolic way, that's not healthy in my book. And I think that we should be doing things to not be that way. So it's cool to have things that are very beautiful and aesthetically pleasing. It's cool to have things that are a little on the ugly side, but still damn cool. But we shouldn't get lost in where they were made and how we put weight on that. Again, if you pardon the pun. Because if you put your thumb on that scale too much, because you think made in America is the best there is, eventually break the scale.